Okay, so I just got to my room and this room is actually really sick. So I'm gonna show you guys a room tour because yeah, this place is really nice. Okay, so as soon as you walk in, it's this very rustic mountain vibes. Like look at the vanity area, that's really nice. The actual like bathtub, like I don't know if this captures how cool this is, but like there's a window out there, which I would imagine be way more fun if you were here with like a spouse or something. But this big log for the shower is adorable. And then as we get into the room, we have obviously the bed. Don't mind that box, that's merchandise that we are giving away. And then you've got this massive like entertainment center and like fireplace. I don't know if you guys can really capture how huge this thing is, but this is massive. Lots of space, which I'm really excited about. This is the Premier King, I believe. But my favorite part, look at this freaking view. This little balcony situation. And then I'm overlooking the little wedding chapel. I'm overlooking the lake. I think that is Valley View Lodge right there. But like, look at all of this beautiful scenery. It's just so green here. It's gorgeous. But yeah, I love this view. So I was looking for a mini fridge in this, massive entertainment center because I figured there'd be one in here. There's like literally everything else in here. And I had gotten some fruit from when I was in Vegas. I got like a fruit pack and a snack pack that was like protein, and I ate the protein one, but I don't think I'm gonna eat the fruit one. Before dinner tonight, so I was like, hopefully there's a fridge in here. And in searching for a fridge, I found something even better. So obviously they did have a fridge, but like they left me a little gift. It's like fruit, nuts, cheese, which I thought was really nice. And then some waters. I think I'm gonna take that with me to the dinner tonight because it's kind of a cocktail theme. So I think that'll be a good thing for everyone to munch on. And then also too, I'm not gonna eat all that by myself, but I still love the thought. And then obviously I'm a big card person, so I'm gonna read this card. I'm betting it's from our conference manager. So she has been really attentive to us. So that's been really cool. But yeah, that was really nice. That's honestly one of my favorite parts about being the planner on these trips is that everyone just treats me so nice. I get gifts, they treat me really nicely. Anything I ask for, usually people are like more willing to do it because they know that I'm the contact. So I love it around here as the planner. But now I really am gonna go look outside because it's starting to get sunset and oh, there's a wasp outside my door. So I'm not gonna go outside, but yeah, I'm gonna go explore outside and see what that looks like. Not this outside, but like that outside. Not this one. They have this whole room up here. They call it the nature tower. It's got like, I'm assuming a mummified duck over here. Probably, what is that? Trout? Bass? A log. That's scary looking. Oh, little baby doe. So beautiful. And then you have a good look at outside as well. Yeah. The humidity at like 73% is really not faring well for my hair and I feel disgusting. I actually went on a walk for a little bit. I had like maybe a 10-minute walk when I went to the gift shop and I was profusely sweating. I think I'm gonna insert a clip here of my just soaking, drenched self. I was only outside for maybe like 25 minutes. Mind you, I went to the gift shop, so I was in air conditioning for some time, and look how sweaty I am. Like, the humidity here is not a joke. So if you are coming to Big Cedar, just know that humidity is not a joke, especially if you're used to like more dry, like tame climates. Like I'm used to Vegas weather. this is a lot. Even though the temperature itself is not bad, the actual weather climate, like with the humidity and all those things, like it's a lot. Yeah, I made a big mistake because I brought a lot of white t-shirts and I sweat very profusely just in general, and then plus it's humid, so I'm gonna sweat even more. And I'm kind of regretting my white t-shirt phenomenon. I think I brought like 3 different white shirts, including this one. So, luckily this one is pretty clean. I took a shower as soon as I got back from my walk because I was like, I cannot go to dinner like this. I'm gonna smell, and that's not cute. And so I got a couple gifts. I've been spoiled by our members lately. So both of the girls that are on this trip got me gifts. And it's funny because my boss was like, why are you getting gifts? Like, why are the girls giving you gifts? And it's because, like, girls understand that gifts, like a good gift, like, makes or breaks the whole experience, especially because my love language is gifts, like receiving. I love getting a good gift, so it just makes me feel so appreciated. But I got a few gifts. So one of our members, she's based in Charleston, and she gave me these box of truffles. I gave some out at dinner tonight. They were a hit. They were really good. And then she also gave me these, I'm going to butcher this probably, but benet wafers. These look really good. I bet you with like some toffee, oh, this would probably be really good. And then another member, this was such a special gift, gave me this like beautiful ring. So she makes jewelry. I don't know if it's going to show on camera. But she said this is pink amethyst, there's garnet and peridot, and then this is obviously gold, which is so beautiful. It actually would have matched my dress tonight. I should have worn this. But yeah, she makes these, and it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm getting really spoiled. Sometimes the members do give me gifts. Like on one of the other trips, I had a member who gave me like $100 and I went and bought a necklace with it. So jewelry is a good way to get on my good side if you're a member and wanting to, you know, schmooze a little. I'm open to schmoozing, and you can schmooze with a good gift. So these girls get it. But no, I think that they were genuinely just being really nice and getting me something that they thought I would appreciate, which was really, really sweet. I also went to the gift shop, which was really fun. I'm going to show you guys what I got because I felt like it was really fun. My favorite find is this. It's this Kendra Scott tea necklace. It's got like a almost like opalesque mother of pearl inside with the letter T, because obviously my name's Tiffany. It's gold. I'm usually more of a silver girl, but I'm honestly open to opportunities, and this was a really pretty necklace, so I love the T. I also got this Barefoot Dreams sock. I thought it was a really good price. It was like $25 for it, which Barefoot Dreams, like the t-shirts were $100. So I'm like, socks for $28 seemed like a good deal. And, you know, I love to be bundled up. I love to be cozy, so I'm all about it. I got a couple stickers for my sister. And then I did get like a cup, because I always get a cup everywhere I go. It's this like cobalt blue, which I feel like is different, especially for my collection, because I tend to have a lot of neutral cups. And so I thought it was a really great addition. Again, I love a pop of color. And I feel like cobalt blue, again, fits me very well. I've worn it a few times. I have this like one piece, like little romper thing that's like a cobalt blue, and love it on me. So I feel like the blue Yeti like tumbler with that blue little dress that I have, and I have a blue Lululemon hat, which actually I might be able to show you. Hold. Okay, this is the hat. I'm actually not a hat person, but I will say, especially in really hot places or where I feel like my hair is just going to go out the wazoo, I do try to wear a hat. This one I got when I went to Lululemon not too long ago, and it fits so well, and I love this color on me. Actually, I like this duo, pink and blue. It's very like baby shower-esque, but yeah, it's this color. So the cup and the dress that I'm talking about are this color. I need to clean my room a little bit because, again, they're filming the podcast in here tomorrow, so I don't want to be a total disaster. I'm going to put my clothes away, and then, yeah, I'm probably going to try to call it an early night, try to get up early, try to, I don't know, be presentable for everyone when they get here, and maybe have some breakfast beforehand. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not usually hungry in the morning, so probably not breakfast, but we'll see. Anywho, I am going to stop yapping, but I wanted to catch you guys up because I didn't really get a chance to catch up beforehand, so I feel like now is my chance to like fully yap and to chat with the girls. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello, I feel like I have not vlogged a lot today, but I also have vlogged a little bit, but it's more like the like high overview of what I've done today and not really like, me talking a lot. But today is officially day one of the trip and it's been kind of chaotic, not gonna lie. So we had different drama with a different person today, but it was totally my fault. And it was honestly my mistake. And I always feel bad when I make a mistake because the last thing I want is to ever come off like I don't care about someone or like I forgot about them. But unfortunately, I did forget about someone. So luckily, we were able to figure it out and we made something happen. But that was not a fun start to my day. Also, too, I think what's great is that I'm learning that I don't need to emotionally react every time something happens. Like, I'm naturally someone who internally I feel really flustered when something happens, but like I'm able to just keep calm and move on and get things done. But like I'm starting to emotionally not even react as much, where it's like in my mind, I feel like I'm like gonna die, if that makes sense. Like my anxiety and my stress is going down a lot. So that's part of the business. I think I've kind of gotten used to chaos and to, something happening, something going awry. Again, I feel terrible about what happened. So luckily we were able to resolve it and no one is upset, I think, as of now. So I think everything will be okay. But anywho, I also today went to take a walk. So some of the footage that you're going to see was from my walk this morning, just trying to get a lay of the land. This place is massive. I feel like no matter what I do, I can't get like a lay of the land where I feel like, oh, I know exactly where X, Y, and Z are at. Like I'm trying even still to like find where all of our places are. And it's just like, how do I tell people how to get there other than just take the shuttle and hope it takes you to the right spot, So I don't know myself and I don't even know where everything is at right now. So this has been an interesting trip, but I also feel like too, if you are someone who's taking a vacation here and you're not a golfer, you would actually really like this place because it's massive. There's so much to do. There's so much land that it covers. I think you would probably actually enjoy the fact that everything is in a completely different spot. But for me, I'm just like, what the heck do I do? Because everything is in completely different spots. And to get there requires shuttles and there's so much like lag time and it's like I can't really even properly account for time because you have the guesswork of the shuttles. So I'm figuring out as I go. Big Cedar has been a very interesting trip to say the least, but we're only one day in and I'm hoping that it calms down at some point. So here's to hoping that tonight goes a lot smoother than today went. I will say I went on the Lost Canyons trail, which was so much fun. I was really high up in the sky. I'm going to insert some footage right after this about, what that looked like and how much fun I had. But yeah, that was so much fun. In one part, you go and get like, it's like a cave basically, and you go and grab your free drink that you get for buying the ticket in that cave. And I felt like I had to be on my best behavior driving wise because I'm a good driver and I've always been a good driver, but the lanes are kind of narrow and you're driving this golf cart, which I barely know how to drive. So I'm like, geez Louise, I hope I do not crash this cart. There was a couple times, especially because there were some parts that were really high up that were basically like no guardrail, a very small guardrail. And I'm like, if I just inch the wrong way, like I'm offy does he do. Like, there's no seeing me again. We didn't die. We didn't crash. So that's good news. But it was a really beautiful trail. I really appreciated, being out in nature. It's funny because, though, I've never been a nature girl. I'm a city girl through and through. And I think if I've learned anything on this trip is that I can appreciate nature and it's beautiful. But I'm not a nature girly. But a good thing that's come out of this trip that I've learned as far as just like outdoorsy has gone, exposure therapy really works. I've been exposed to a lot of wasp on this trip. Like there's wasp everywhere. But I haven't gotten stung yet. So I feel like my confidence is slowly building. Like maybe I don't need to be terrified of wasps. Like when I was on the trail, basically a wasp had entered my cart and it was like hanging out kind of close to me, like to my leg while I was driving, and I was like, I'm gonna get stung, I'm gonna die, like this is going to be the end. But it just hung out and then it left and I'm like, oh, like that wasn't that bad. They always tell you with bees, you know, if you don't bother it, it won't bother you. But I just assumed with wasp, mind you, I'm scared of bees too, so that's a whole other point. But like with wasps, I'm just like, they will sting you and not care because they have nothing to lose in this. So I've always been terrified of wasps, but you know, after this weekend, I feel like I'm not really going to be as much, at least, as I once was. So, exposure therapy does work. Wasp don't just sting everything that moves. And, you know, that wasn't even the most chaotic part of this trip so far. So, that is pretty much a summary of what has happened. I finished filming that last clip and I knocked out. I even thought about ordering room service, but then I was like, no, I'm too tired to actually order said room service. So I did not order room service. We've got dinner at 7:30 and it's currently like 5:30. And I know that some of the guys are meeting at the Buffalo Bar at like 6:30, so I may just go ahead and get ready and go head over to Top of the Rock, which is where everything's gonna be tonight. I need to like not look like this right now, and so that is what I'm gonna do now. Here is my outfit for the dinner tonight. It's this plain Amazon top. I'm wearing a necklace, has a T on it for Tiffany, obviously. These pink earrings, wearing a white Amazon top, these like silky, like teal, like drop pants, silver shoes, and then I'm gonna wear it with this little guy, this little handbag. And that'll be the look for tonight. So I'm here at the dinner. It's a beautiful spot. It's literally right attached to this bar right here, which is where everyone's going to get drinks beforehand. So it's super easy and convenient for everyone. But yeah, the staff has been really attentive, which has been really nice. They've been really on top of it and just like really wanting to make sure we have a great experience. So big kudos to the Top of the Rock Buffalo Bar team because they made our lives so easy. But we're about to kickstart dinner. I think the guys get here in about like 10 minutes. I think they're chilling at the bar right now. So they'll probably get in here in the next like 10-15 minutes and then we'll kick off dinner. Also, side note, I've been loving going foundation free. I just have on mascara right now and a little bit of eyeliner and brow gel. But that's like my normal everyday like makeup. So yeah, I'm not wearing any face makeup. I normally do on these trips just to like keep up appearances and stuff like that. But it's so hot and humid here that it's just all gonna slip off anyway. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go barefaced. But I actually feel like the bareface is actually showing up nice on camera. So might have to go barefaced more often. But it's been weird to not wear makeup on this trip.
Bro, look at that, bro.
So I don't know if you can tell, but they still left the podcast equipment up. So I'm going to use the light while I still have it and film my little update. But dinner tonight was amazing. I didn't realize that they had this like bagpipe like cannon thing that happened. So we were literally right in front of where that happened. So I think at around 8 o'clock-ish maybe. I think it was about 8 o'clock. They like everyone in our group just like walks outside, and I guess it's like a big thing. Then other people who've been here before were like, oh, we have to go see this. So went to go see the bagpipe player, and then I didn't personally get to see the cannon, but I could just see the smoke debris, I guess. But that was a lot of fun. The spot tonight was amazing. I had the most incredible ribeye. Could not finish it. And everything about tonight was really, really good, which I normally like to plan the best dinner for the last night, but I have a sneaking suspicion that this was going to be the better of the two. Interested to see how tomorrow goes, but tonight was really, really good, and everyone loved it, of course. Tomorrow we've got our mastermind session, and then actually beforehand we have a prayer that's happening. I don't know if I'm going to record that or not, just obviously because it's a sensitive thing for people, so I may or may not record that, but you'll still get to see like my behind the scenes, my setting up the room, you know, all of that fun stuff. So you'll get to see a little bit of the mastermind session, And then tomorrow I've got the spa. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go do Fun Mountain tomorrow because I didn't do it today because I took a nap. But I may also decide to go to the pool depending on how the weather is. I actually thought I was gonna go to the pool today, but it was so cloudy that I was like, I don't know if I really love to go to the pool today. But if I don't do the pool, then I'll probably go to Fun Mountain. And then from Fun Mountain, I may want to do the lazy river. So I may still bring my swimsuit tomorrow because I have a little bit more time tomorrow than I did today because my excursion was at 2. So by the time I got finished and came back to the room, it was like 3:34, and then dinner obviously at 7:30, and then we had the networking and like drinks and social hour stuff at like 6:30. So I was pretty much go go go. I didn't really have much of a time to do anything else, which ended up being perfect because I just wanted to come back and nap. But tomorrow I have a little bit more free time at my disposal. I'm not sure how long I want to stay at the spa, especially if I do decide to do the pool. Then I may just do my massage, do the little hot tub thing for a little bit, and then get back to the pool. But we'll see. We'll see where tomorrow takes me. But I'm excited, and I'm going to call it a night. I think the guys are going to come in and take down all this podcast stuff here soon. So hopefully, I actually have my room back. But I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to put everything back. So it's not going to be entirely my room still, but I digress. It'll be fine. But I'll see you tomorrow. So we normally never have hats for the girls, but I insisted this time on getting some hats for the girls. And they turned out so cute. Their little visors. Very, very cute. Morning.
Good morning.
I am now heading to Buffalo Ridge to make sure that everything is set up over there for the guys. Mastermind session went great. Everyone got their swag and we had breakfast. It was really great. They're still going. They'll probably head to the course here in like an hour or so, but I want to get ahead of everyone and try to get T's, crossed and some I's dotted. So yeah, about to head to Buffalo now. It is so hot. Like I've been walking back and forth to my room and the conference center and I'm working up a sweat. My Oura Ring's like, your activity's already at like 25%. And I've just done nothing basically other than just walk. So it is toasty out here. So Big Cedar has a really great transportation system. Like you can download their app and everything, but I do fear that I'm a bit of a boomer and I prefer just calling it in every time. Like I feel so bad because every time they get here, they're like unknown rider. And I'm like, that's me because I refuse to download this app. But I call it in every time and they're great. They love it. But yeah, it's so funny because they're probably assuming that I'm like young. I'll use the app, whatever, but I just refuse to download this app. I want to call it in every time. Okay, so I didn't end up filming anything from when I was just at the golf course because it was only there for like maybe 10 minutes. Nothing crazy at all. But basically just making sure we had caddies, making sure that all the golf bags made it their way to that course from yesterday because the guys don't actually take the golf bags with them back to their rooms whenever they finish their round. Especially if we're here for the full weekend, they actually just leave it at a course and they're like, hey, I'm playing this course tomorrow, and then the course will actually go take their bags to wherever they need to go. So I think that's actually pretty cool. And I'm fascinated by that system. Yeah, just making sure all their bags made it, which they did. So we're all good to go in there. And yeah, I was maybe there 10 minutes. So now I have some free time. It's now 11:06. I have a spa appointment at 1. They told me I need to be there 30 minutes early to get like the tour, get ready, etc., etc., etc. So upon further review, I actually decided to come to Fun Mountain first because Fun Mountain's literally right next to the spa. So I'm like, I kill the lag time with like shuttles and all that stuff, and I actually am able to take in Fun Mountain before I go to the spa. So just trekking my way up to Fun Mountain now, and then gonna see what that's all about, and then head out to the spa. Okay, that was definitely a fun way to kill time, and I'll probably be back at Fun Mountain because that was actually really fun, and I want to play at the arcade more. I'm an arcade girl. I love an arcade, so gonna be back for that arcade, but now I'm heading to my spa appointment. I know that I also get the day pass too, so I'm going for a massage, and then I might spend some time in like the hot tubs and saunas and all that stuff. Don't know if I'll be able to really get much footage from that, honestly, because who wants a camera out at the sauna or the spa? But yeah, I'm gonna try and enjoy that, and then let's see what the day holds. I brought my swimsuit, so I might go to the pool, but honestly, Fun Mountain looked like so much fun, and it's really close to everything that I'm already used to. So going to Devil's Pool and then time frame, etc., like I think it actually might be better if I just go back to Fun Mountain after the spa and play in the arcade. I actually want to do the putt-putt thing that they have, and it's really not that expensive, so I think I might come back, do some putt-putt, do some arcade, and then just have some fun. I'm excited for that, actually. I'm actually more excited about coming back and playing at Fun Mountain than I am this spa appointment, but I actually really need the spa appointment, so yeah, gonna go to my spa appointment, got a tea, and I'm gonna go enjoy. This is like technically the last day, my last day of the trip, because tomorrow is like I get ready for departure. I'm getting everyone's scores in. We announce the winner, and then we're like heading out back to Vegas. So I always consider this day the last day of the trip, even though technically tomorrow is the real last day of the trip. We are going to enjoy this last day that I have in, what is this? Big Cedar Lodge. I don't even know what city this is, because every time I look up a different part of this resort, it's in a different city. So I'm like, what city am I actually in? I think I'm in Ridgedale, Missouri. I know I'm in Missouri. That's all I know. And I've never been to Missouri before, but Missouri's been very cute and I appreciate her, except for all the bugs. Insert footage of me yelling at every bug I've seen here. It's been really beautiful. It's been hot though, humid. So definitely not used to this in Vegas, but it's been nice, honestly. Spa was amazing. Finished up there, and then I actually came back to my room. I decided to like freshen up a little bit before I went back to Fun Mountain. I did decide to go to Fun Mountain, but I was just disgusting. Like, I decided to walk back to my room to drop off some stuff in my purse, like my swimsuit and all those things. So I was like super sweaty by the time I came back to my room. So I was like, I need a shower. I need a whole fresh new start. But I was like, since I'm taking a shower, I don't really want to get into a pool afterwards and do the whole 9 yards again. So I think going back to Fun Mountain, going back to the arcade, maybe doing a little putt-putt, trying to see what I can just get into while I'm there, I think will be way more fun of a plan for me than a pool, because I'm not really a pool person, but the pool looks amazing here. So if you do want to go to the pool, I'll probably stop by in the morning tomorrow to show you what that looks like, but I'm not much of a pool person, so I don't really care about the pools here. But I'm gonna head to Fun Mountain, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly whatever I decide to get into. Just finished up at Fun Mountain. I'm so upset because there was this moose I was trying to get. I took a video of me trying to get it, but my sister said she really wanted it, so I spent $30 trying to get this freaking moose and couldn't get it. But I will say that all the games look rigged, because none of them look like they should have been able to been held by the little claw thing. So I think that it's a scam, but I'm still upset because I did want that moose, but didn't work out for me. Yeah, I went and did a lucky putt, which was fun for a little bit. It was a good way to kill a little bit of time. Now I'm heading back to the room, heading to get ready for dinner. We've got dinner at 7. I'll probably get there at like 6:30, make sure everything's starting to get set up and everything. But tonight's dinner should be pretty quick. I know that they have super early tea time, so I don't think anyone's gonna stay at dinner that long, but these guys like to yap, so maybe they will. But if we have some free time after dinner, may go take another little walk. We'll see. My Aura ring already says I hit my activity goal today because of all the walks I've been doing. So, you know, I've been on a good pace lately. But yeah, we might also just chill, hang out, maybe organize some stuff, make sure everything's good to go for tomorrow, check everyone in for their flights, all that fun stuff. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm gonna go back to the room, waiting for the shuttle, and then get ready for dinner, and I'll show you guys what I wear.
might go tomorrow then.
This is the most perfect bun and it's so comfortable, but I didn't really want to film like this. I had my hair down all day and then didn't film my dinner. So I'm like, oh, I should film my recap. And I'm like, I don't want to let go of my Tinkerbell bun. So anywho, don't mind my hair, but tonight was really good. Dinner was super cute. It was in this place called Harry's. We rented out the whole spot, the indoor and outdoor sections, which was really nice. We overlooked the sunset on the lake. The food was great. The experience was great. We had a singer in our group. I mean, not like in our group, like as part of our like members or whatever, but like we had a singer on staff singing while we were dining. So that was really fun. And he was singing like, you know, classic, like, what are those, like Frank Sinatra, that's the singer I was thinking of, like Frank Sinatra music, etc., 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 like that genre. So very chill vibes. And then I ended up leaving a little bit early. Me and the media guys ended up leaving early to honestly go back to our rooms, but we found a little putt-putt. The one that I had shown on my walk earlier, I was like, oh, you guys didn't realize that this existed. So we played the 9-hole putt-putt. I won, duh. And then I'm back in my room. They finally came and grabbed all the podcast stuff, so I couldn't use the ring light anymore or their big like little podcast studio light, but I still have my little ring light, so I still look fine. It's great. But yeah, I think for the most part, I'm probably gonna pack tonight because that's one less thing I have to do tomorrow. I don't have quite as early of a day as the golfers do. Their tee time started like 6 in the morning, which is really, really late. So, I mean, really early. So we'll probably have a really early day back to the airport, although our flight's not until 6:30, so we're probably just gonna hang out in the airport. I'll catch the World Cup game, chill, hopefully. But yeah, Big Cedar is coming to a close, and honestly, I'm ready to go back home. I'm kind of over Big Cedar at the moment, not because Big Cedar isn't amazing, because Big Cedar is amazing, but it's just like very humid. I'm hot everywhere I go. There's bugs everywhere. I'm not this like nature girly, and I'm trying really hard, and it's beautiful, and I don't hate it, but it's just not my favorite climate. Like, I've taken 3 showers today, so I know that if I lived here, my water bill would be insane. And it reminds me of when I lived in Texas. Mind you, the humidity is not even as bad in Texas as it is here. And I remember I hated summers because I just needed to shower like all the time. But here, I've like taken 3 showers and I still feel like I need to take another one tonight because I was sweaty from the putt-putt. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the climate, but this place is gorgeous. The actual like, you know, architecture and the nature all around is really gorgeous. So definitely a cool spot, and lots to do. I had so much fun at Fun Mountain today. Had fun at dinner, had fun on property, had fun at the spa. So I had a great weekend, but I am ready to go back home to Vegas and be back to my normal schedule and normal routine. I will say, I think I mentioned earlier in this vlog that I got sick this morning, and I still feel it like a little bit today. So I haven't eaten as much today and just been feeling a little uneasy. I've been drinking like Powerade and got some electrolytes and drinking just a lot of water, but I'm just like still trying to get better from that. So that has been also just kind of like I'm hot, I'm sick, I'm gross. It's just like, bleh. But I will be fine, honestly. But this experience has been so much fun, and I think everyone's having a really great experience. So all's well that ends well. I'm going to pack. I already checked everyone in for their flights, so that is one less thing that I needed to do, but need to pack. Good morning. You can tell I obviously just woke up. My hair is still very bedhead, although this is kind of what my hair has just looked like this whole weekend as I'm here, because the humidity and my hair just aren't not friends right now. It's about 8:45 right now. I got awoken by the chapel that's literally right below my room, like down there. They're like doing chimes, and I thought maybe someone was getting married or something was about to happen, but then I realized it's Sunday. I bet you it's like about to be church or something. I wonder if they have like a church on property, like an actual like where a pastor comes in and like there's Sunday service and all these things. I see someone walking up to it right now. I wonder if they're gonna walk in. Yeah, it's open. I wonder if there's like a Sunday service. But it's really cool. It's still going. You can probably still hear it in the background of this. Yeah, but it's been going off for like 10 minutes now. So that was a little pleasant alarm clock. Who needs a hatch alarm when you've got a chapel right below your hotel room? So anyways, I need to, honestly, I'm probably just gonna get ready to leave. I need to be at the course by like 11 and some change, probably like 11:30. Gotta check out at 11 though, which I think that'll time out really well, because then from the registration check-in area to the course is about 30 minutes. So check out at 11, get there by 11:30 and some change. And then yeah, that's my day. I do have a few hours though, so I'm thinking about ordering room service to the room, probably just packing and hanging out, relaxing, etc., making sure the rounds are all good. I did that last night actually. After I stopped filming with you, I went ahead and just reviewed all of our like golf software issues that we were having. So we should be in a really solid spot golf genius wise. Yeah, I think that there's a Sunday service, because I see people walking in and I think that they have like, I can't tell if they have like a Bible on them. It looks like she's carrying a book, but I can't tell. But yeah, I think there's a Sunday service about to happen. So that's very interesting. And that's really cool that they have that on property. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Finished all of the golf software issues that we were having, so everyone should be in a good spot for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get my day started and see what they have on the room service menu, because I actually have not even looked at it yet. And I usually like to indulge in room service one day while I'm here, and I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna do that first. For some reason, the room service wouldn't let me order to my room. So I was like, well, I don't really wanna go down. I only have like an hour or so for breakfast. So I'm now eating the little charcuterie board that I was gifted. Who knows if any of this stuff is still good, but I actually really do want this board that's under it. So I am gonna eat, pick at this, throw what I don't eat, and then keep the board and stuff it in my luggage. So very healthy breakfast, I guess. I devoured that. I did throw away the blue cheese because I don't like blue cheese, and anything that was touching the blue cheese I threw away. But yeah, I really did devour that. And just like that, we are out. It's actually 10:15. I've decided to check out a little bit earlier because some of our guys are probably gonna start finishing up here soon. So I wanna go ahead and get to the course, get to where everyone's going to be, making sure everyone's been entering their cards correctly. So yeah, I just feel like it's better if I go head over there now, but it's time to say goodbye to my house for the last few days. This was fun.